Hey YouTube, Ben Whitford here from Ben Whitford Fitness, and today I'm going to be talking to you about a fitness-related presents you can give to people for Christmas.
On this day, I see clearly, everything has come to life.
So there's two categories, I think, when it comes to fitness gifts. They're a present for people that are really into fitness. They do that all the time, that's what they love to do. And there's the other side of people that want to get into fitness but they don't have the motivation, or they just lack the willpower, or just kind of do it for a few months, get off, do it for a few months. It's not part of their life. So I'm going to start with people that are really into fitness. So like say you've got a friend, they just love fitness, always going to the gym, always running. I'll just give some ideas for that. So if it's more of a bodybuilding sort of person, then supplements, find out what supplements they like, if they take any. Clothing, so some of the big Gymshark clothing, that's a big brand. If they watch YouTube channels like I do, like Christian Guzman's clothing company, Alphalete, Lex Fitness, his clothing company, Boom Baby, they're literally thousands. So if you know they watch YouTube videos, and they watch fitness YouTube videos, then I would suggest trying to find out what that person is and trying to find out what, because if they're a big YouTuber, they're likely to have a clothing company. So I'd definitely try and find out what that is and maybe get them something from there. Also there's lifting equipment, so there's like squat shoes. They can be fairly expensive though, but you get cheap ones, but the good ones are around 150 pounds for like the Nike and the Adidas. There are also weightlifting belts, so belts just go around your waist here, for like squats, deadlifts, that sort of thing, big movements. And they can be from anywhere from the cheaper ones from £30 to £100 plus. But if they're more into running, so maybe like a Camelback, or you can get holsters for your arm that just put your iPod in or your iPhone so you can listen to music. You can get some earphones that kind of attach to your ear so that when you run they don't move up and down. So it kind of just depends on what type of fitness they like doing, because there's some people that like doing running, sometimes like mountaineering, that sort of stuff, climbing. There's others just like going to the gym, just weightlifting. So you kind of got to tailor it around what they like. Don't just get them, if they like running, don't just get them like a set of dumbbells. That just might be useful, but it's unlikely. So there's more research into them, and then kind of base that around what they like. And if you want to send me any questions at benwhitfordfitness@gmail.com, if you want to find out a bit about, say like, oh my god, this person, for example, this person watches Hodge Twins on YouTube, they're like a very big fitness YouTuber, I could recommend some presents you get for them. So yeah, if you've got any questions, just email me about some specifics, like this person likes to run mountains, like trials, so that sort of stuff. Yeah, just send me an email and I'll try and give you some ideas. So that's the people that are really into fitness, that do that all the time. And the other half, that's well, not half, but the other side, which is most of the people that don't actually enjoy fitness, they do it just to be healthy, and they really struggle. So these are more ones like motivational sort of things. So these could be magazines, although I'm not a big fan of magazines because they just make it sound a lot easier than it is. So like get abs in three minutes, or just do this one thing a day and you'll get a six-pack. It makes people think, oh my god, it's like this so easy. So with people that don't tend to go to the gym, if you're trying to get them a present to get into fitness, I wouldn't recommend just buying a gym membership, because if they wanted a gym membership, they've got one by now. So I think they might go for the first month, first few weeks, and then they're just not going to go. So if you're trying to get someone into fitness, I'd maybe suggest getting them an active, kind of like a experience day. So I'm not sure if you've heard of Go Ape. It's kind of like an active day, because the gym can be very intimidating for a lot of people. So you can't just say, I'm going to buy you a day pass at a gym, because people are going to think, fuck, it's just going to be just intense, and they might go to please you because you bought it for them. But everyone's been to the gym. There's a reason they didn't go again. I wouldn't recommend like a set of dumbbells, because they're just going to end up under the bed, which happened to me a few years ago. So if you're looking for a fitness related thing for someone that isn't already like loving fitness, I'd definitely recommend an experience day where they have to book it. They just give them a code. There are so many websites like Red Letter Days, that sort of thing. And then you get like a mountain biking, and that's not like your typical go to the gym, go for a run, but that is fitness. And if they're struggling with their fitness or their diet, they have health issues, mountain biking is a great way, because it doesn't, when you're doing it, it doesn't seem like like you're doing it to get fit. It's more fun. It's like a lot of adrenaline rush. So I'd definitely look into that. But obviously, if you have any other questions, email benwithfitfitness@gmail.com, and I'll put a link to all the clothing brands that I'd recommend, the gym kit, the Red Letter Days company, for the experiences for people that aren't into fitness. I'll just get a load of things that basically I'll just say what I described in this video. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and like, and share it. So yeah, have a good Christmas. So we've just got in the flat. Hattie's decided to take a little nap.